Welcome back to the farm at the American Revolution Museum at Yorktown. My name is Carrie and I'm one of the farmers out here. Today we're going to talk about 18th century soap making. Soap making is something that would have been done on the farm in the 18th century. It's another one of those things that we could definitely buy in stores as well, though. When we talk about making soap on the farm, we are talking about what we would call lye soap. Specifically, though, we're talking about soap that would be made with lard. When we talk about making the soap on the farm, we are talking about something that would be used for lots of different things and by lots of different people. Soap would have been used from everyone from George Washington to a middling farmer to lower class farmers, and even the enslaved people on a middle class farm like this would all be using soap and making soap for themselves. When we think about people like George Washington, he is probably purchasing soap, or at least having Martha purchase soap. But the enslaved people at Mount Vernon were probably using homemade soap. That soap would also be used not only for cleaning people, but also cleaning things, whether we're talking dishes or clothing. We also know that people on middle class farms like this would have been making their own soap as well. Now, when we think about on a middle class farm, we're probably looking at the soap made on the farm being used for more of the cleaning clothes and dishes and stuff. Whereas if they are purchasing any soap, that would be used for cleaning the person, cleaning yourself. One recipe that we like to use when we're talking about 18th century soap making is from Mary Randolph's The Virginia Housewife. Now that is from 1824, but it would have been used, or something similar would have been used in the 18th century. Put on the fire any quantity of lye you choose that is strong enough to bear an egg. To each gallon, add 3/4 pound of clean grease. Boil it very fast and stir it frequently. A few hours will suffice to make it a good soap. When you find by cooling a little on a plate that it is a thick jelly and no grease appears, put in salt in the proportion of 1 pint to 3 gallons. Let it boil a few minutes and pour it in tubs to cool. Should the soap be thin, add a little water to that in the plate, stir it well, and by that means ascertain how much water is necessary for the whole quantity. Very strong lye will require water to thicken it after the incorporation is complete. This must be done before the salt is added. Next day, cut out the soap, melt it, and cool it again. This takes out all the lye and keeps the soap from shrinking when dried. A strict conformity to these rules will banish the lunar bugbear which has so long annoyed soap makers. Should cracknels be used, there must be 1 pound to each gallon. Kitchen grease should be clarified in a quantity of water, or the salt will prevent its incorporation with the lye. Soft soap is made in the same manner, only omitting the salt. It may also be made by putting the lye and grease together in exact proportions and placing it under the influence of a hot sun for 8 to 10 days, stirring it well 4 or 5 times a day. For more information on making soap in the 18th century, come visit us out here at the farm, but also at the Army encampment here at the American Revolution Museum at Yorktown. Be sure to like and subscribe to not only our YouTube channel, but our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more information on what we are doing out here. Thanks and have a great day. did that sound weird? When you find by cooling a little on a plate that it is as when you find by cooling on a little plate that it is as thick jelly. God bless America. Hold on. I can't word today.
God bless America.
Yeah, we'll keep that one.
Okay, when you find by cooling a little on a plate that it is a thick jelly. Let me read that one more time. Just make sure. It's a tongue twister. When you find by cooling a little on a plate that it is a thick jelly. Okay, I think I'm ready.
You're still rolling, so
Am
whenever
I?
you're ready.
Crap. All right. Ooh, what is that? Did I touch that? Will that be okay to burn?
Burn it, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. I almost killed myself when I was burning the cigarette pack. Like the packet with the cigarette lighter. Not cigarette, you know, the long lighter. The plastic and the paper, yeah.
Okay.
Plastic I thought was going to choke me to death. I was like, terrible idea.
You okay? Which is worse? Should I put it on the bench or the table?
Bench. Don't put it on the table.
You know what? I might end up